house. How do we reuse furniture? How do we take things from things we can't save, and make a whole new product with it? How can we do this? So I have this idea, and I want to do something with the extra leather that we come across. So if there's a sofa that we can't save, it's gonna end up in the trash. How can we do something better with it? So I'm trying to think of coasters. Is this something that's logical? Is this something that's easy to make? Is this something that can be done in a satisfying way, and it can be a great additive to somebody's home? So what I'm thinking is, what are things that people keep? Fridge magnets. It ends up on your fridge. It's something that stays there for a long time, and it doesn't just necessarily take up space, right? Same thing with coasters. So I'm thinking that can I make coasters out of the leather? Now, it's just a floppy piece of leather, you know? Do I need to do anything with it? Do I need to add like a cork bottom? Do I need to make it stiff? Do I need to alter it in any way that's going to make it more costly, more time consuming, just overall less attractive? Or not more attractive, but at the same time, like, I'm trying to just think of ways that, how can I save this stuff? How can I do something different? So I'm thinking of these as giveaways. So I would like to sell them, but I think it's gonna be better to be something that we just give to our customers. So imagine this with me. You finish up and you give them a coaster. Now, this is just plain, like it's nothing. It's literally just a square with nothing on there. But if I make a stamp, will that be something that's gonna be like, you know, a conversation starter in your house? Is this gonna be something that you're gonna actually use and put your water bottles on and your glasses? Is it something that's gonna be attractive in that sense? I feel like it can be. I feel like it can get to a point where like you're gonna have people coming over and you're gonna be like, you use Dan's all the way too? I got that same cup holder, coaster, whatever it is. But mouse pads, coasters, what are things that I can use? What are things that I can make out of just a piece of leather? I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I'm not trying to be sewing 50 million pieces of leather. I'm not trying to do that. Like, how can I make it inexpensive and fun? So I'm gonna be practicing with this. I'm gonna be playing with it. I've been trying to experiment, cutting leather. I've been trying to alter it in some ways. This one right here, as you can see, this was my first cut. It has nothing to do with the circle. It was just, I wanted to test something. I used Elmer glue, and then it rounded it, and it didn't come out very good. But at the same time, do I need to do anything to it? Like, it doesn't feel bad. You know, it serves a purpose. What else do you need? So I'm gonna try this and I'm gonna see what happens, but I wanna make a brand. So something that you would just like, you know, jab a cow with and leave a mark. I'm gonna do the exact same thing on these, and we're gonna see what happens. I wanna hear your thoughts. What is it that you would do? Is there other things that I could do with things? Can I use the cushions? Can I use the foam? What can I make out of all this stuff that is not only going to be productive, but it's gonna probably make some more money? How can I create ornaments for Christmas? How can I make different decorations for Halloween? Is that something that would be a good idea to do? I'm trying out different things. I got some circles, but I have to cut these out by hand. Squares, I have to cut these out by hand. There's not just something that I can just like press it, it comes out just like this, okay? I went to some leather stores, I've investigated a little bit, and what I'm finding is there's a major cost in the startup of this. So whether it's like creating the branding iron, creating the stamp itself, I have to get it made, I have to have the logo designed. Overall, like, what can be done with it? Is this a Christmas ornament? Does this hang up on a tree? Do I punch out little holes in here and then I make little tree ornaments? You know, like, what do I do with this? Like, I wanna hear your creativity and thoughts, okay? Like, can you create a brand for this? I have a thought, and what I wanna do is I wanna create a recycle triangle and then I want to put a piece of furniture inside of it, okay? So it would just be a brand with one of the 4 stages of furniture that are in your house, right? Living room furniture, a sofa. Dining room furniture, a dining table with chairs. Office furniture, a desk. Bedroom furniture, some sort of bed frame, right? All inside of a recycle triangle. Now it would all be individual, you know, show me what you got. Can you make that kind of thing? Can you make it cool? It's gotta be on this. It's not something that's like new age style. It's gotta be branding, you know, basics, but a cool little design. I think that'd be really cool. And then also having something on there that says Dance All the Way in some way, shape or form, but at the same time, like, how do I make this interesting to where it's going to be something that you want in your house and almost want to collect them? Okay, that's the overall goal. How is it that I can provide something that's going to be next level and it's not going to be too it's not going to be too costly for me, you know, because there's all sorts of different things, right? I can always like create some sort of like handwritten note and send it to every single one of my clients, you know, but that's a cost. This is something that I can give out to clients. It's going to be a cost, but at the same time, like, what is going to be the best thing for it? It's just something that's going to like last forever. What do you think of my stack? Okay, so this is this is, I think, about 3 or 4 little small pieces that I cut off of some furniture. I've got 3 different colors here, and I got a stack of 80. I made it in about 30 minutes. All I needed was like this kind of thing here. I just used a flat board that I just cut up, you know, made a whole bunch of lines in a little 90-degree angle. Super simple with a box cutter, very easy, and like that's the overall goal. Something that's very simple, easy to make, and can just be handed out. Like if my trucks just have this sitting in their truck, and then they go out and give out 2 to each customer, is that cool? What do you think? Is it just 1 that you give out, or you need to have a pair so that way your husband can have it? What do you think? What do you think of my stack?
It depends if your husband has.
Can I shuffle it?
Pair or not.
You think I can shuffle this? Here we go. Here we go. Nope, you can't stack them. You can't do that, but I tried.
That's pretty
Made
solid.
a mess. Oh, those fell. What do you think? Tell me what you think.